Hello everyone, my name is Joe, welcome to the Genius of Joe. If you don't know me already, I just want to quickly introduce myself. So I'm a professional portrait photographer looking to help out other portrait photographers not only improve, but to make work that will stand out to the rest of the industry and break free of that boring and bland portrait work that you see online nowadays. So if this is interesting to you and or useful, please subscribe, and also once I've gained your trust, top links in the description is my one-to-one monthly portrait photography coaching, where I personally go through your portrait work, I give you feedback, I can critique it, and I'll just give you any portrait photography advice that I've gained over multiple years of experience, so you can get it right from the start and waste no time at all. So again, if you're interested, please, top links in the description, you can sign up today, but more about that at the end of the video. So, like you can tell from the title of the video, should you buy or should you use lens filters in your portrait photography? Another way of saying it is, will it enhance your portrait photography? Well, the short answer is yes, it actually will. But the long answer is, before you decide what lens filters you want to buy, you have to consider what look you are going for. If your work or your future work consists of that more moody, that more dreamy aesthetic look, you may want to use a Pro Mist filter. You probably should use a Pro Mist filter for that. But if you want this more filmic look, this more nostalgic look, you may want to go for a lens filter like the Nostalgia filter by Prism Lens Effects. But if you feel like your work doesn't represent anything like this, the mature decision would be to not buy any lens filters at all. I have personally used the Moody Effects filter by Prism Lens Effects, which is a very strong Pro Mist filter. It does what a Pro Mist filter would do. It softens out those skin tones, it creates more of a glow in your lighting, and just creates an overall dreamy effect. It also comes with this starburst effect, which basically just flares up any of the brightest parts in the photos and creates this like star shape looking effect on those flares. I'll probably show up some examples while I'm talking about it right now. I actually have a affiliate link and a 15% discount code which you can use if you decide to buy one of their products, the Prism Lens Effects products, which I'll put in the link below. So, and it'll help both of us out, you know what I mean? You get a little discount and I get some commission off that purchase if you do make that purchase. I also own the Nostalgia filter by Prism Lens Effects again, which I talked about a little bit just earlier, which blooms up the highlights, it softens the skin tones, and it just gives like this warmer tint to the image. Gives us like a nostalgic look to it, which will enhance that more film look. In my personal experience, using lens filters has helped extraordinarily with my work and helped transform it to make it look unique and something that you haven't seen before. Obviously, the aspects of portrait photography I once neglected were starting to be considered, but overall, the lens filters also helped with my improvement in my work. These lens filters were great, but it doesn't mean they were great in every situation I was in. For example, with the Moody Effects filter, in the studio situations with more harsher lights, it was great because it created that more glow effect, it softened the skin tones, it really like helped out with the look I was going for, right? But as soon as I took it outside where the lighting was was more flat and not much really going on, frankly, it was dog shit. It was terrible. It didn't really work at all. It was just almost like someone just breathed on my lens. It's like on my lens, someone just did that on my lens. And that was like this foggy look. It didn't look like shit. But as it is a more like stylistic filter, obviously it's not going to be good in like every scenario. It's only going to be good in very certain scenarios. But I would say that the Nostalgia filter actually is quite good in every situation because it has a very subtle effect. So I could see myself using the Nostalgia filter for like any shoot I do because it's just like, again, nice, subtle, universal filter that you could use. If you're looking at Pro Mist filters, you can just buy weaker Pro Mist filters, like the Moody Effects filter. I don't know, it doesn't say the specific Pro Mist effect on it, the strength, but I'm guessing like a half, right? Not like anything less than that, I just don't see it. But if you want to get like a more subtle Pro Mist, 1/8, 1/4, those type of strengths would actually help with that, and you can get cheaper ones too. My Moody Effects filter is quite expensive, but I think it's worth the price in my opinion because it's really good quality. But again, because it's stronger, that has that stronger Pro Mist effect, it's not going to be good in every situation compared to like a Pro Mist filter, which is probably a more weaker Pro Mist filter would be good in like every situation. Almost think of the more subtle filters as like a jack of all trades but a master of none, but think of the more stylistic filters as like really good and a master in that situation, and the Moody Effects filter is really good in the studio but really bad when it's outside. you know, but the nostalgia filter is good in studio and outside stuff for in any situation. So if you're in a position where you're struggling to improve your portrait photography, lens filters could definitely help with that and help it bring your work to the next level, as now you can experiment with all the effects that it has, which will make your work stand out, make it unique, and make it something that people have not seen before. It's actually kind of funny actually, because despite the fact I'm talking about lens filters and raving about it in this video, I actually haven't used them that much recently. I found that the types of shoots I've wanted to do recently have required no lens filters at all to get the desired look that I want. Should you buy lens filters? Yes, but again, you have to think about what type of work do you want to create, and also think about, will these lens filters help enhance my desired look in my photography? Once you've got the answer to that, you know what to do. Are you a portrait photographer looking to enhance your skills and to stand out to the rest of the industry? Well, I can definitely help you with that. I now offer one-to-one monthly portrait photography coaching where we go on multiple calls a week. I personally go through your portrait work, critique it, tell you things that to help improve it, and just give you any photography advice that I've gained over multiple years of experience, so you can get it right from the start and waste no time at all. It is a monthly subscription, so if you don't feel comfortable committing to a plan just yet, you can actually book individual one-to-one calls with me where we basically go over the same things, like critique your work, give you any advice. But it's basically just like a taste tester, but really, of what it would be like if I was to coach you monthly. So, if you're interested, top links in the description, where you can sign up today. And yeah, that's it. And let's just start like accelerating your portrait photography progress and start wasting our times going on fucking YouTube and making mistakes through the portrait shoots. Just talk to me and then you get it right instantly. Anyway guys, that is it for the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys found this useful. Do you guys use lens filters in your portrait work? Will you consider using lens filters? Again, think about the look that you're going for. Will it help enhance that look, or will it really do nothing for it? Right? Don't just buy a lens filter because your favorite photographer uses it, or you see people like me telling you to buy one, right? If you don't feel like buying one, you don't feel like you need it, don't get it. Click on any of these videos here or here. Always forget to learn more about portrait photography, and I'll see you next time guys. Have a great day.